So just the other night, the Mavericks and the Lakers made a massive in-season blockbuster trade centered around players like Maxi Kleber, Max Christie, and a few other role players. Now this trade genuinely shocked me when I first saw it. I thought it was a joke at first when one of my friends sent it into a group chat, but turns out it's not. It's very real. Luka is officially a Laker and AD is officially a Maverick. This trade, it was very random because I never would have thought Luka would ever get traded from the Mavericks. So I still just cannot believe that. That's such a crazy trade. But I mean, I guess that's kind of besides the point. Today we're here in NBA 2K25 and we're going to be doing a speed rebuild. And if you're new around here and you don't know what a speed rebuild is, basically it's just a challenge where I only get 10 minutes to make as many trades as possible to try and build up this team and win a championship in one season. And as you guys may have guessed by the title, the thumbnail, and me talking, we are going to be doing the Lakers today. And I'm surprised they thought AD, and don't get me wrong, AD is still very good. And Max Christie, obviously, he's a young player that's still developing. But how could they not have gotten more? And just out of curiosity, what could we get for Luka? So Kristaps, Derek White, but we would have to throw in Markieff Morris, who was also a part of the trade. Ja Morant, Marcus Smart. I would do this over AD and Max Christie. Absolutely. This would have been a far better trade. And the thing is, you'd probably get picks out of this as well. So it wouldn't just be these two. But just thinking in terms of what is offered here. Let's see what else. Trae Young, Jalen Johnson. I would have done this if I was offered this as the Mavericks, which it would never get offered. But I would have preferred that over AD. Tyler Hero, Bam. Could have done that. LaMelo, Miles Bridges. De'Aaron Fox, who just got traded a few hours ago to the Spurs, so it's not updated in 2K. Ronnie is slacking clearly. But yeah, it was a trade offer on here. Pascal Siakam, Cade Cunningham. This would be a pretty good trade. In terms of the Mavericks doing it as opposed to getting 80. Yeah, let's see. Raptors, Scotty Barnes, RJ Barrett, Sengun, Fred VanVleet, Scoot Henderson, and Anfernee Simons. So yeah, there's definitely a lot more options out there. Just out of curiosity, if we wanted AD back, we can't even get AD back. Okay, wow. But yeah, it's just so weird seeing this Luka on the Lakers. That's just crazy. And obviously we're not going to trade Luka or LeBron, but I'm just curious, what could we get for LeBron? So Zach LaVine, who also was just traded a few hours ago in the De'Aaron Fox trade, of course. James Harden, Norman Powell, Jaren Jackson Jr., De'Aaron Fox again was just traded. Josh Hart, OG Anunoby, and Jamal Murray. So, we're not going to trade LeBron, obviously. I was just kind of curious what was out there. But yeah, man, this Lakers team, is pretty top heavy. They got Luka, LeBron, and then the overall drop-off is pretty significant when you go down to Austin Reeves, which that's not saying Austin Reeves is bad, but when you go from a 96 to an 83, it's a pretty big drop-off. And then you only have 4 more players that are above a 74 overall. So this team, while it is, pretty star-packed, I don't even know what I'm saying, it does need a lot of depth and it does need some retooling. So that is exactly why the Lakers brought me in, because I am going to turn this team into a guaranteed championship winning team in just 10 minutes. And so I think that's enough of me talking. I think we should go ahead and get started with it. Alright, so I got my timer set up right next to me. I'm going to go ahead and get it started here in 3, 2, 1. Okay, 10 minutes on the clock. So we're going to have to move contracts first. So I'm thinking Rui Hachimura and then Gabe Vincent. Do we have any picks? So is this tradable? It is tradable. Okay, so 2026 first. I just want to see what's out there. I mean, preferably Chris Middleton. That's solid, 83 overall. The thing is, though, I get Chris Middleton in a lot of these, and he's not really that good in 2K Sim from what I've noticed, so maybe I might stay away from Chris Middleton. Clint Capella, though, and Garrison Matthews, that's an intriguing one. Miles Bridges, Malik Monk, we could get him, but the thing is, though, we don't really need a shooting guard. What we really need is a center. So Aaron Gordon's here, PJ Washington. I'm thinking more center, though. So Clint Capella is Rudy Gobert. Okay. That might actually be the trade I do. Rudy is very good defensively in Sim. Points-wise, I don't really know how well he does in Sim. I really don't know, but I mean, he doesn't really need to do scoring. So, yeah, we're going to trade for Rudy Gobert here and Josh Minot as well. Get an 85 overall center who can just be an absolute menace in the paint. So, yeah, that really helps out our defense. So, now, I just want to see how much value does Bronny have. So, he has 1.5. So, we could trade him for 2 firsts, but we'd also give up a first. I mean, if we could trade Bronny, yeah, I might do this with the Mavericks. Oh, wait, no, that's a second. I thought it was 2 firsts. Okay, that's embarrassing. We only have 8 offers, so I think I'll hold off on trading Bronny. I just thought he would have a little more value, but I mean, he is a 68, so I don't know why I thought that. But Dalton Connect, we're going to have to move him. How much value does he have? Because I might combine him with another player or a pick. So 3 stars. Okay, so that's very good. So we'll do Dalton Connect, and I hope I'm pronouncing his last name correctly, by the way. Dorian Finney-Smith in a future first. This should be pretty good value. We should get offered some decent players with this, just because of the contract with Dorian Finney-Smith. So Jordan Clarkson, Mitchell Robinson, anything like above an 83, seriously? Nothing. Draymond, we can pair him with his best friend LeBron. Even though LeBron's probably not even Draymond's, but I don't even know what I'm saying. I'm going to stop. Goodness gracious, dude. Yeah, there's not very good offers here. So I'll take Dorian Finney-Smith out, and then maybe Austin Reeves, and I'll throw in this first, and we'll see what we can get here. Like Kelly Oubre, Bobby Portis, like, is there going to be... Okay, Derek White, okay. But we would have to give up Bronny. That's completely fine with me. Walker Kessler, who the Lakers really want in real life. Well, I'm sure the Lakers want just every center in the league at this point. Herb Jones, though, Jalen Duren, and Malik Beasley. That's intriguing. But Derek White, though, that's hard to pass him up because he would be our new starting shooting guard. And we would also get Luke Cornett, who's a bench piece. So, yeah, we're going to do this. We're going to bring in Derek White. Had to give up a lot to get him, but I mean, it's pretty worth it. So, yeah, point guard we're good, shooting guard we're good, small forward. LeBron can be moved to small forward if it's needed. But, yeah, so we'll move Christian Wood. Could I get a pick out of Christian Wood? We have 6 minutes, so we're doing very good time-wise. But, I mean, if I could get a first out of Christian Wood, we could get Cameron Payne. I might actually just do that. He'd be a bench piece for us, so... Unless there's a first rounder. Jalen Williams, 2.5 stars, but we'd have to give up a pick, so we're not going to do that. I could get a first from the Wizards, but that's only 1 star. So we'll trade for Cameron Payne from the New York Knicks here. We also give up Markieff Morris, which is just completely fine with me. Alright, so could I get a pick out of Jackson Hayes? I feel like I could. He's 24. He's 2-star value. We could get AJ Green. He was 2.5 star value, so I might actually just trade for him and then see if I could flip him. 2.5, that's pretty crazy for a 77, but I mean, we'll take it. So AJ Green, see if I can flip him just for a pick. Actually, you know what I'll do? I'll combine him with Dorian Finney-Smith, throw in that 2029 first, and let's see what we could get. I mean, anything above an 80, like, I'm intrigued by. Mitchell Robinson, I don't know if I'm intrigued by him. Harrison Barnes, he'd be a pretty good bench piece, and Charles Bassey as well. I think I might do that. Yeah, I'm going to do that one, absolutely. Let's see, Harrison Barnes, Charles Bassey, we'll do that. And then we have just under 5 minutes, so we're doing very good time-wise. Could I get a pick out of Josh Minot? More than likely not, because, oh, he is 2-star. I thought he was 1.5. So maybe I could get a first out of him. 1.5. We'll do this one with the Mavericks, 2025 first rounder. Alright, so Jared Vanderbilt, $10 million. That's a pretty good contract to trade. And then we'll throw in Shake Milton with that pick. Just see what we could get. I might combine him with a different player, but Bobby Portis, I would likely do that one if there's nothing better. Mitchell Robinson, but we don't really need him because I can move LeBron to small forward if we get Bobby Portis. So yeah, we'll do this. Bring in Bobby Portis. And then we're looking very good. We'll move LeBron to small forward. Our bench is looking pretty good as well. Now, let's see. Gotta get a pick out of Cameron Reddish. I mean, probably not, but I mean, it's worth a try. We could get a second in Josh Richardson. I'm looking for first, though. Yeah, probably not. Monty Morris, Jalen Williams, 2.5 star. I will do this because we only have to give up a second. So, yeah, we got 3 minutes left. I'm going to flip Jalen Williams, see what I could get, 2.5. So, I do not know how to pronounce his name, but he's a 79. I might do that one. We could get first, though, just 1.5. Vince Williams. I mean, there is plenty of first-round picks we're getting offered here, but I like that player from the 76ers who I don't know how to pronounce his name, so I'm not even going to try. And then, now I'm kind of intrigued. If I did like Bobby Portis and this guy, what could I get? Well, actually, I don't have any picks. Okay, well, just these two. Could I get anything? We could get Austin Reeves back. Like Walker Kessler, but the thing is though, who's my center again? Rudy Gobert. Yeah, we're not moving him to power forward. No chance. So if I'm going to move Bobby Portis, I want to pick up either a small forward or a power forward that would like replace him. So Herb Jones, he would move to small forward because he's 6'7". Jalen Duren, like, it's like I would like to pick up these guys, but like I have to also consider that he's replacing someone. So, I mean, do I really want to bring in Herb Jones, 82 overall? Like, we're not really benefiting overall wise here. So, yeah, there's really no point. What if I throw in Campaign? No offers. Luke Cornett, any offers? Okay, of course. So, under 2 minutes. So, DeLon Wright, could I get a pick? No picks. Luke Cornett, any picks? Just looking for a pick. So, we'll take this 2028 first from the Spurs. Well, from the Celtics, but it's for the Spurs. And then Bobby Portis, this guy. And we'll try it again. Anything above, like, well, just a power forward or a small forward. Mark Williams, he could move to power. Oh, he's 7 foot, maybe not. Daniel Gafford, he can't be a power forward. This is tough, man. I got just over a minute, too. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to get anything that would suffice. So, what if I did Rudy Gobert? Improve the center position. Lauri Markkanen. I mean, I would love to pick up Lauri, but then I wouldn't have a center. So, Hartenstein, I mean, he's not that good in sim, from what I've heard at least. Yeah, I think we might just be sticking with this roster. I mean, unless I could trade Charles Bassey for a pick, which I probably can. 23 years old. More than likely could do that. 2027 first, but I mean, I'm looking for a 2-star value first. I don't think I'll get one. Yeah, I think the roster is going to stay how it is. Derek White in the first, just to see if we could get maybe a 90. Jarrett Allen, oh my gosh, I might do that. But the thing is though, who's my shooting guard if I do that? Like, yeah, I don't think I can do that one, honestly. So Jarrett Allen, Sam, yeah. I mean, I would love to pick up Jarrett Allen, but then I don't have a shooting guard. So yeah, we're just going to keep the roster the way it is. I think the roster is very good anyways, and my timer's going to expire. Yep, alright, my timer expired, and I'm pretty happy with how this went, honestly. We picked up that 3rd star that is absolutely needed for a title run, and then we also got the much-needed center on the Lakers, and LeBron goes up to a 97 overall, going back to his original position at small forward. And then we also improved this bench. Everyone that's going to play is at least a 78 overall. So yeah, JJ Redick better cook something up with this team. We're not running a 10-man. We're going to be running a 9-man. But yeah, I mean, 78 overall and above is going to be playing. That's huge. You know, depth is kind of important in Sims, and especially in a championship run. Derek White only getting 30 minutes, though. That's interesting. I feel like the bench pieces should probably have, like, a little less minutes, and then, I don't know, maybe give our best players some more minutes. I feel like that would be a pretty good decision. But overall though, I think this team is very good. I think the GM of the Lakers, I think it's Rob Pelinka, should definitely resign and then have the Lakers owner promote me, because we really cooked here. But yeah, man, this team, we better win the championship, bro. I mean, we got a defensive center, offensive wise, not the greatest. He can score on the inside. Trust me, I'm a Timberwolves fan. I watch the games. He can score fadeaways too, like we can't forget about that. But I mean, Luka can drop 80 a game, like who cares? And Derek White, he could probably also drop 90 a game too. And then we got LeBron, who can score 100 a game. So I mean, we'll just win every game 200 to whatever. And then of course we got Harrison Barnes, I don't know how to pronounce his name, Charles Bassey, and Cameron Payne. So yeah, this team is very good. So if 2K is logical, we win the championship in just a few months in this simulation. But yeah, before we do the sim, gotta do the seed prediction as we always do. So I'm gonna predict that we get, I'll say the 3 seed. I feel like we have a floor of the 3 and a ceiling of the 1. Logically, I'd say we should get the 1 seed, but at the end of the day, it's 2K, so we could just miss the playoffs outright. But yeah, if you want, you can comment your seed prediction, and without further ado, I'm gonna go ahead and sim through the season. Alright, so quick note before we finish simming through this season, which we're on a 4-game losing streak. That's interesting, but we are the 3rd seed as of right now, which is, pretty good. But yeah, besides that point, as of recording this next part of the video, I have officially hit 4,000 subscribers, so I just want to take a second and thank all of you who are a part of that 4,000. Well, it's like 4,008 right now, but if you're a part of that 4,000 and whatever number, thank you very much. The support means a lot. I really appreciate all of you who watch my videos and are subscribed, and it really means a lot to have you guys supporting me. And if you're new here and are considering joining that 4,000 and whatever, I'd be honored to have you. And then another thing on top of that, just like 2 hours ago or whatever, the Lakers just traded for Mark Williams as well. I'm recording this a few days after the first part, so there's been a few other moves that have gone on. Like Jimmy Butler got traded as well. Well, I'm sure you guys already know if you're watching this, because yeah, but I'm just saying, just like for me as of recording this part, there's been some other moves. But yeah, we're gonna sim through the rest of the season here. It looks like we're gonna get the 3 seed exactly as I predicted. So Luka wins MVP on the Lakers, averaging 36, 9, 9 on 50% shooting, 42% 3-point, 77 from the free throw line. So do we have any other Lakers winning awards? Maybe not even coach of the year. Well, I mean, I guess, yeah, that kind of makes sense. But what, Jason Kidd wins coach of the year. So the Mavericks with Anthony Davis and Max Christie got the number 1 seed. That would be a very interesting conference finals matchup. But yeah, I win executive of the year. I will gladly take that. But yeah, so did LeBron get on? Yeah, he's All-NBA 2nd team. Did we get anybody else? We did not. Anthony Davis gets All-NBA 3rd team. So yeah, let's go into the playoffs now. We are going to be taking on the Denver Nuggets, some through the play-in. So I think we'll just continue with this 9-man rotation here. If we get down to down a game or 2, I might go down to an 8-man, maybe even a 7-man, just because, we got to try something if we're down in the series. But yeah, with that being said, let's sim through game 1. The Nuggets take game 1. Okay, game 2. We take game 2. Game 3. We take game 3. Game 4. We take game 4. Don't blow the 3-1. There we go. We advanced on to the conference, or not the conference, the quarterfinals. So I think the Kings just blew a 3-1 lead. If I'm not mistaken, that's what it looked like. So De'Aaron Fox goes up against his former team and beats him in 7. I'm pretty sure the Kings were up 3-1. If I'm not mistaken, I'll have to look back at it. But yeah, we're taking on the San Antonio Spurs here, led by Wemby. Well, no, the trade didn't happen in this, did it? Yeah, that's right, because I picked it up later. So this wasn't updated at the time that I started recording, so it's just Wemby leading them right now. Okay, so I wasn't talking when I simmed through game 1, but we won game 1, and game 2 is going to go to the Spurs. What about game 3? Goes to us. Game 4 goes to the Spurs. Okay, yeah, we're going to go to an 8-man rotation. Wemby is just dominating us, so we'll go to an 8-man. Rudy Gobert, he's going to need to play more than 29 minutes. I mean, we're going up against Wemby. You know, we need some size in there. But I guess that's what JJ Redick wants. And we go up 3-2. Can we end the series? And it's going to a Game 7. Of course. So, yeah, we're going to go down to a 7-man rotation. Oh, my gosh. If we lose to the Spurs without De'Aaron Fox, dude, Wemby's probably averaging like 90 a game. Dude, Derek White, you have to score more than 8 points, dude. You need to be in double figures every game. So what about Wemby? 31. Oh my gosh, this guy's insane. But yeah, it's literally just Luka, LeBron. Well, Bobby Portis double figures here. A lot of people in double figures here, but like Harrison Barnes, 21. They only scored 77 points in this game, but wow. Anyways, though, Game 7, we're going to simcast it. We'll see what happens here. Man, if we seriously lose, oh my gosh, okay. Simcasting here, the Spurs win the first quarter. We take the lead back in the second. The Spurs take it back in the third. It's kind of going back and forth, and we lose by 7. We lose by 7, man. That's so frustrating. So LeBron drops 26, Luka 18, Bobby Portis 18. You guys got to score more than that. 2 of 11? Oh my gosh, dude. Luka, what happened, dude? Wemby dropped 12 and we lost. Dude, they didn't have a single starter or even a single player above 20 points. They only had one player above 15. And we lose this game, dude. We have LeBron. LeBron dropped 26. You know, I can't even get mad at LeBron. Luka with 18, Bobby Portis with 18. Derek White, 9 points. Harrison Barnes, why are you shooting the ball 12 times, Harrison Barnes? First, that should not be happening. Like, don't get me wrong, Harrison Barnes can score. But 12 shots, if you're cold, Harrison Barnes, you better be passing the ball, bro. Yeah, we lose in 7 to the Spurs. Congratulations to the Spurs. Let's see. The Mavericks, are they going to go on? They're going to take on the Hawks? That's interesting. Do the Mavericks win? Okay, yeah, the Mavericks won the trade, apparently. Kyrie's your MVP. Well, that's frustrating. But yeah, with that being said, you guys can let me know in the comments which team you guys would like to see me do a speeder build of next. But yeah, if you enjoyed, feel free to check out my other content. I do have other NBA 2K25 speeder builds. I do also have some Madden 25 speeder builds, so if you're interested in that, feel free to check that out. But yeah, thank you all for watching all the way into the end. I really appreciate that. And yeah, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all next time.